Mike Tyson at school.
Control Tyson with his jab and occasionally lands.
I went into the ring and I busted him up.
The Truth Williams was a 20.
Then they met in the pro ring.
In trouble again, and now Tyson moves in for the kill. 2 uppercuts and a left hand.
One of the youngest heavyweight champions of all time. Bangs the body. Wow, with that uppercut is Tyson. Catches him with a light left hook, and he goes down. He goes down. He should be able to get up from this. His legs may be shut. They are. As Trevor Berbick falls.
During a sparring session, an anecdote he later often boasted about.
I went into the ring and I busted him up.
But before we get into the heart of their iconic clash, let's set the stage. Months earlier, Tyson, then perceived as the invincible champion, had shown signs of vulnerability.
Holding. Thomas trying to hold on. Serious trouble, and down he goes.
On July 21st, 1989, in the vibrant city of Atlantic City, a 23-year-old Mike Tyson entered the boxing ring with a score to settle. His opponent was none other than Carl "The Truth" Williams, a fighter with the audacity to have bested a 15-year-old Tyson.
20 years old Mike Tyson on his way to becoming...
Fight lovers all across the world, ladies and gentlemen, buckle in. Today, we are plunging straight into the last fight dream. A heavyweight battle that never took place yet, one that every fight fan secretly longs for. On one side of the ring sits the most dreaded puncher in boxing history, the guy they call Iron Mike Tyson. A human wrecking ball driven by elbow who scored knockouts. Volatile, ruthless, unapologetic, the youngest ever heavyweight.
You surprised that he went so fast? Well, no, I knew if I catch him one clean.
An uppercut right there.
Get back, Buster. Get back, Buster.
Come up with the shots. Let's see again by ducking.
Use that right-footed pivot. Swing around on your opponent's side and then crack.
Oh, he got a right uppercut. Another right uppercut. And down goes Mathis.
See, he stepped back and did it again. Stepped off.
20 of his 41 knockouts in the first round, and here we go.
First minute will be very... Mike's only got one speed. It's fast forward.
Within seconds.
Champion. And opposite him, a creature in every sense of the term. The ex-UFC heavyweight champion. The NCAA wrestling superpower. A freak of nature who crossed over from WWE superstardom to actual MMA domination. Brock frickin' Lesnar. 2 combat symbols. 2 alpha guys. 1 ring. What if Mike Tyson battled Brock Lesnar? Let's break it all down. Technique, mentality, strengths, weaknesses, and how this insane fantasy bout might play out in the ring, round after painful round. Let's start with the fundamentals. Mike Tyson, 5 feet 10 inches, 220 pounds in his prime, built like a tank, peekaboo posture, fastest hands in heavyweight history, a KO artist with 44 knockouts and 50 victories, pure boxing brutality. Brock Lesnar, 6 feet 3 inches, 265 pounds of Midwest mayhem, pure muscle, freak genetics, and great wrestling credentials. A former UFC title who defeated opponents like Randy Couture, Shane Carwin, and Frank Mir. Oh, and he achieved all that while fighting with diverticulitis. That's how nuts this dude is. Physically, Brock's got the size and strength, no doubt, but Tyson's had the hand speed, battle IQ, and those renowned knockout instincts. One's a born striker, the other, a born grappler. That difference is where the magic exists. But here's the question that matters most. Under what regulations are they fighting? Rules matter, boxing or MMA? If this imaginary bout takes down in a boxing ring under Queensberry rules, then, well, it's Mike Tyson's home. That's like putting a big white shark in water and expecting a grizzly bear to swim. Tyson's mobility, his ability to escape punches and respond with nuclear bombs, it's unrivaled. Lesnar could be tough, but boxing isn't his game. He'd be attempting to evade combinations from a guy who took out professional boxers in under 90 seconds. But reverse it, put him in the octagon under MMA rules? Now we're talking a different beast. Lesnar has the grappling abilities to knock Tyson down, mount him, and terminate the fight with ground and pound. Tyson never trained for takedown defense, and if Lesnar gets a clean double leg, game over. But what if we meet in the middle? No ground game, no takedowns, just stand-up rules, maybe bare knuckle. Maybe no gloves, maybe in a dark subterranean combat club. Winner takes all, pure primordial mayhem. That's the situation we'll run with. Tyson versus Lesnar in a mixed combat battle. No takedowns, but everything else goes. Punches, clinch, elbows, knees. Let's go. Fight breakdown, strength versus speed. Mike Tyson's finest weapon? Speed and accuracy. He didn't simply hurl bombs, he launched missiles with laser-guided precision. He'd duck beneath blows, bob and weave, then fire a left hook from hell. You never saw it coming. Brock Lesnar? He's not only strong, he's surprisingly swift for his stature. Explosive takedowns, charging ahead like a freight train, but on the feet, his hitting has gaps. His chin? Questionable. We watched him floored by Shane Carwin and lighted up by Cain Velasquez. In a no-ground fight, Tyson's edge is evident. Lesnar's best bet is to clinch, smother, and brawl. Make it hideous. Use dirty boxing. Lean on him. Make Tyson bear his weight. But that's easier said than done. Tyson isn't simply a brawler, he was a technical genius, especially in the early stages. And Lesnar's inclination to panic under duress might be a death sentence. Imagine Tyson weaving under a Lesnar jab and landing an uppercut to the solar plexus. Boom. Lights out. Let's talk mindset. Mike Tyson at his prime? He was a predator. Cold. Calculated. He examined opponents like prey. The minute he spotted fear, he pounced. He was about domination. Not just winning, but destroying. Brock Lesnar? A competitor. Yes, but fighting was always a profession to him. In the UFC, he didn't enjoy it, he endured it. The man genuinely stated, "I'm not a fighter, I'm an athlete who fights." That's the difference right there. Tyson inhaled violence. Lesnar appreciated it, but didn't desire it. When the storm strikes, who remains calm? Tyson's engaged in 12-round bouts with some of the deadliest guys alive. Lesnar, the instant you crack him hard, his face transforms, his energy changes. And in this fight, that matters. Round 1, Lesnar comes out quickly, attempting to intimidate Tyson, pushing forward with crazy energy. He throws powerful punches, maybe even a couple knees in the clinch. Tyson remains patient, dipping, slipping, then boom, a left hook tears through Brock's protection and shakes him. Crowd goes berserk. Tyson stalks. Lesnar backs up, already bleeding confidence. Round 2, Lesnar attempts to bind Tyson up, lean on him, wear him out, but Tyson's inside game is too crisp. He turns out, counters with a wicked body shot that rings across the stadium. Lesnar winces. Tyson senses blood. Round 3, it's anarchy. Lesnar throws a crazy overhand, misses. Tyson responds with a right hook to the jaw. Down goes Lesnar. Ref begins the count. Lesnar's attempting to stand up, but his legs aren't listening. It's over. Mike Tyson wins via knockout. Round 3, vintage Iron Mike. What if it was MMA rules? Okay, but we must be fair. What if this dream bout happened in the octagon? Now Tyson's in danger. The first time Lesnar shoots a takedown, Tyson's going down hard. And on the ground, Lesnar's mauling him. Elbows, hammer fists, maybe even a rear naked choke if it continues long enough. Tyson's power is scary, but if he can't hit that KO blow early, it's over. Verdict? In a boxing ring, Tyson wins 9 out of 10 times. In the octagon, Lesnar wins 9 out of 10 times. In a no-holds-barred street brawl, toss-up, depends on who arrives first. Legacy fantasy fights like this. Why are battles like these so fascinating? Because they merge styles, periods, and legacies. Tyson was born amid the inferno of 1980s boxing. Lesnar comes from the anarchy of 2000s MMA. Different creatures, same hunger. But fantasy clashes like these remind us of one thing: combat sports is about more than size and talent. It's about heart, mindset, will. Mike Tyson was a storm in human form. Brock Lesnar was a juggernaut from another realm. And in the ring, that makes for fireworks. So who wins in your interpretation of the fight, Tyson or Lesnar? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to press the like button, slam subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another fantasy battle analysis. This is Boxing Pulse, where legends meet, and the battle never stops. Catch you in the next round. Peace.